those of you that are tuning in late, I'm Gene Simmons and you're not.
No, that's not right.
People listen to them. Oh, balls.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
Absolute radio.
It was a slightly muffed up start to the show, but I was still reeling from how excellent Ben Jones's show was tonight. You know, Ben Jones is one of the nicest men in show business. You know that all those rumours about him are not true.
What rumours are they?
I'm not going to say on the air, for they are libelous. Thank you very much, Ben. He's back tomorrow, whatever time his show starts. I don't listen to the start of it. I'm normally at home watching EastEnders. Anyway, Steppenwolf there, Born to be Wild, which has made me think, what other... That starts with the motorbike engine. Listen. Boom,
Oh, yeah.
So what other songs start with noises? That's what I want to compile tonight. The top 10 list of songs that start with noises. I can't think of any. Does Bat Out of Hell start with something?
We've got Bat Out of Hell on there. Why don't you find it? 'Cause I have no idea. That could kick us off.
Well, no. The Steppenwolf has kicked us off. That's what's happened
We could get
there.
another one on the list
We could
to
get
add
another
momentum.
one. I think Bat Out of Hell's got a motorbike at the start as well, but I'm
We
not...
can't just go for motorbike-related ones.
Well, maybe we could. Bat Out of Hell, full version, 9 minutes, 22 seconds. I'm tempted to... There we go. No, it starts with rock. That song starts with rock. He's got a new album out, and he's on everything. Can we get him on our show?
We have a good try.
Yeah, Meatloaf.
I'm sure we will.
Meatloaf. So that's the first thing tonight, kids. We want to compile the top 10 of songs that start with noises. If we can get 10 songs that start with motorbikes, I would be a very, very happy man. I suspect we probably won't. So, top 10 songs that start with noises. An action-packed show this evening. We've got the new single from the Divine Comedy. I'm a huge Divine Comedy. At the Indie Disco is the single. It's a humdinger. I got sent this. You know when we come in, we get sent utter crap. Awful CDs from bands that you did. Awful people. And so I got the envelope and it was like, oh, what's this rubbish? Oh, hello there, cheeky lady. So we'll have that later on, which is very exciting.
Cheeky lady?
Well, it's just a phrase, isn't it?
It's not really a phrase.
Is it not?
No.
Okay. But Neil Hannon and Thomas Walsh from Pugwash...
They love you.
I love them. They got nominated for an Ivor Novello today. And Neil Hannon was on 5 Live today, sounding very forgetful. He couldn't remember anything. He kept starting his anecdotes and going, oh, I've forgotten the bloke's name. And couldn't remember anything. It was wonderful.
I'm pleased for Thomas Walsh, because I always think, oh, he's just that guy that's just doing it.
I sent Thomas Walsh a congratulatory text this evening to say well done on being nominated for the Ivor Novello. Now, this is his reply. And you know what? I suspect this is true. Thank you, Ian. It's been a mental day. This is a biggie, all right, although I still collected my doll today and bought Jaffa cakes. 2 for the price of 1. I love him.
Can you?
I love him.
Collect the doll when you're getting...
I think you can.
Paid?
I think you can. Well, was he getting paid? Is he getting paid?
Royalties, maybe?
He's not going to get that much royalties, is he? Thomas, we may have just got you in trouble. Sorry, love. Sorry, love. So,
love.
I walked past the hairdressers the other day, and I didn't know that this phenomenon still existed. Get your hair cut Monday evenings by trainees.
Oh, yeah.
But why would you risk doing that? I have had 3 hairdressers in my life that I've liked, and I've clung on to them till the bitter end, until they've gone or given up or whatever. One was a lovely lady named Claire, who was lovely. One was a guy whose name I can't remember, Mark or something. Big lad.
Didn't mean that much to you then.
No, I can't remember his name. And now I have Joe, the marvellous Joe, and I'm clinging on to these people. I will not let Joe go. And so it's always a risk.
I'm thinking of going.
To the trainees?
Yeah.
Oh, Eloise.
I probably will.
No.
Well, because all I want to do is... I'm just trying to grow my hair, so I just want the tiniest trim, so they can't really go that wrong. No, you won't.
I'll do it, and you can give... I can get sponsored, and you give the money to sick kids. You can't say no now, because sick kids have been brought into the equation.
I am going to say no.
Shame on you.
Even though I only want a trim, you don't know how to do it. At least they're in training. You're not even in training.
I once gave a lady a fringe. That's a true story.
Based on one.
No, it's based on a true story. It's a very wonky fringe, and someone had to come and
I'd love to have a wonky fringe.
It's all they call them bangs in America.
They do, don't they?
I know. I never get over that.
For a while.
I always thought bangs were Hooters, but no, that's a restaurant. So, But you would go and get a trainee haircut, would you?
Yeah.
But if they do it badly, which they could do, and also you can't go in and say, I just want to trim, because you have to go in and they have to give you what they want to give you.
No, you can, because sometimes they're just
can't.
doing... Well, you don't go into a regular hairdresser and say, give me what you want to give me.
Correct.
They have to do what you want to do. So if they're in training...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes they need set things, but if they're in training, they'll do what you want them to do.
Although some hairdressers will do what they want to do, like the really arrogant
true,
ones.
Yeah.
I'm always wary of those There's lots of them in London. I'm guessing there's lots all around in many towns. Bloke's haircut, £5.
Yeah.
£5 haircut. Yeah, it's going to be rubbish, isn't it?
You never know. Maybe they're just like speedy.
Maybe they are well speedy. Joe's well speedy, but it's a little bit more than £5.
Do you have her come to your home, or
It's a man.
do you have him come to your home?
No, I go to his salon in Soho.
Salon.
I go to his salon in Soho, and it's in the naughty part of Soho.
Oh.
And every time I go there, not every time, but a lot of the times I go there,
14's cheap for Londoners.
it is 40.
Oh, you say 40?
I used to be on the telly, darling. Every time I go, someone, like a prosy or someone who works in the market will go, all right, love, how you doing? I was like, I'm doing very well, thank you. And it turned, I was wondering why I got like a lot of reaction in this little street. And it turns out I look like the vicar who goes around helping the homeless and the prostitutes in their area. And that's why I get all these homeless and prostitutes. All right, Father, how you doing? Oh, I get all that.
They
It's
actually call you
amazing.
Father?
I've been called that once, yes. And I look like the vicar who goes and helps the needy and
when they've had
naughty.
a few drinks, you look exactly
I
like
look
him.
exactly, and I don't dissuade them from that.
You like being called Father.
I do like. I nearly became a vicar. I didn't nearly become a vicar. I used to read the Bible when I was 8.
That's very close.
That's very close. So there we have two things on the go.
Have you ever become a vicar?
Have you ever become a vicar? It's tempting. I told you about. Anyway, I can't talk about that because can't talk about that. So
Umbongoed.
It's umbongoed for 3 months, and then I'll stop listening. So the two things we have so far this evening are trainee haircuts. Would you? Have you? Has it been an utter nightmare? The phones are ringing. We'll answer the calls in 2 minutes. So keep ringing. I promise we'll get to you in a minute. Have you ever had a trainee haircut? Would you? Have you ever given a trainee haircut? 0330 123 1215. And songs that start with noises. We want the top 10 songs that start with noises. 0330 123 1215. Calls after Paolo Nutini.
I was perched outside in the pouring rain.
Let's go to Pamela in Abingdon in Oxfordshire. Good evening, Pamela.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Do you really want to know, or are you just being polite?
I am polite to everybody. It's my job to be polite.
Why, what
I
are
work
you?
behind a bar. I have to be
Oh,
polite.
I say. Well, do you actually want to know how I am?
I do, of course I do.
Well, I've got a little bit of a headache, and after having a doze this evening, I woke up at about 6:15, and I had terrible upset stomach, and I've also got a very painful bum. So if that's too much information, Pamela, it's your fault.
Oh, no, I suffer with the same. I had an upset stomach all weekend, so I know how you feel.
Okay, it's not fun. Anyway, Pamela, you sound rather... Hang on, if you work behind... Oh, no, the bar's shut now. It's 11:15.
Well, I finished at 7:30 tonight.
Oh, cheeky.
Yeah.
Cheeky. Do you get... is your pub nice, or is it a bit chavvy?
It's a conservative club.
Oh, I say, how fancy. So do you get lots of leery gentlemen flirting with you?
No, it's a members' club only.
Oh, but members can still be flirtatious.
Some can be, especially when they've been drinking.
Yeah. Do you ever have to slap their wrists and tell them, oi, get your hands off?
Well, no, it's quite nice, actually. I just play along.
Oh, I see. You're one of those, Pamela. Women's Lib has done nothing.
No, not at all. No.
Well, it's lovely to have you on, Pamela. What have you got for me this evening, please?
Well, about the song with the noise at the beginning.
Yeah, go on.
What about Hawkwind and Silver Machine?
Oh, can I just say, well done for mentioning the Hawkwind.
Watch Hawkwind when they were at the Apollo in Oxford.
Oh.
They are brilliant live.
You are... can I... Silver Machine, hang on a second. What noise has Silver Machine got at the start?
Starts off with, and I've just took a ride in a Silver Machine.
Hang on. I haven't heard this for years. Hang on. Wind. Oh, it's not as good as I remember. Yes, Pamela, that's an excellent suggestion. I think it's possibly the first time in 15 years that Hawkwind have been mentioned on this radio station.
I know, I just don't understand why you don't play them more.
No, I know. There's something about them, isn't there?
Oh, well, as I say, I used to go to the Apollo and watch them. They're brilliant, live.
Really? Matthew Wright, the television presenter, is a big Hawkwind fan.
I've got all their LPs on vinyl.
Oh, I say vinyl, I say. Pamela, you're a little bit older than I suspected at the start of this phone conversation.
I'm afraid I am.
Oh, don't you never apologise for being an old lady. Pamela,
it's... I'm not old.
Oh, no, sorry.
Sure.
Oh, you heard me say that. Pamela, thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Ta-ta. Matthew Wright once told me a story about Hawkwind that I could, and himself, that I could never repeat on the radio. Never. Very surprising, though. Mr. Fabulous.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, hello, Mr. Fabulous.
How are you?
Well, yes, we've established that.
Yeah, I heard that you had a problem with your R's.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, I have a problem with mine as well.
Okay.
Now, you were talking about songs that have got funny beginnings with sounds.
Yes.
Either I can tell you what it is, or you could have a little clipette.
Well, give us a little clipette.
Yes, okay.
Is it Madness?
Yes, do you know what that is?
Madness, is it? Oh, no, what's this?
Do you not know that?
No, what is that?
Oh, that is the Art of Noise, close to the edit.
Art of Noise, I remember them. They did the theme tune to the Krypton Factor.
Yes, and with this, they had, it was a little sound clip of a chainsaw.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
So that would be my little contribution. I do have another one, which is very odd.
Oh, let's have that.
Would you like that too?
Well, I suppose so. Just because I've got a minute to fill before the advert, so I don't want to take another call.
Quite frankly, yes. Hang on a second.
Yes, my love.
Oh.
You're listening to Absolute Radio, home of the hits.
Do you like that?
Was that the Scooby-Doo theme?
Yes.
I'm going to cut you off now.
Oh.
Yeah. So, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We're looking for songs that start with noises, not instruments. Ideally, if we could get 10 songs that start with a motorbike. Oh, the motorbike top 10. That would be groovy. Holly has just texted in saying, my dad was in Hawkwind. I think we're having a Hawkwind-themed evening. Let's open it up. I know very little about Hawkwind. If you have any Hawkwind stories... Oh, I hope my boss isn't listening to this. We'll be in terrible trouble. 0330 123 1215. And also, trainee haircuts. Would you? Have you? Why? Let's go to Rob. Good evening, Rob.
Hello, mate.
How you doing, fella? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad, you?
I'm all right. I've just booked my holiday today, so I am... everyone should have a holiday booked, whether it's camping in Dorset or going to Barbados. Everyone should have a holiday booked, because it gives you something to look forward to. So absolutely. I know that in July, I've got 10 days on Zakynthos, near Greece, beautiful sun, lovely food, lovely beaches. Perfect! Perfect! So I'm very, very excited, Rob. Are you going anywhere nice this year?
No, I have to work 24/7 all year round.
You have to work hang on. You have to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all year round?
It feels like it.
You'll die, Rob!
I know, we're all going to die anyway. So.
We are all going to die, although the aeroplanes...
It sounds like you'll die with more of a tan than me, though.
Say that again?
I said it sounds like you'll die with more of a tan than me.
I won't, to be honest. I always go on holiday. Whenever I go on holiday somewhere hot, I burn for the first day, and then I don't go in the sun for the rest of it. Just don't go anywhere near the sun. I don't like being tanned. I don't like sunbathing. So I will have no colour whatsoever. You say we're all going to die. We were talking about this yesterday, that maybe this volcano erupting is the beginning of the end. Well, yes. I was hearing today, there's another volcano right near this one that's possibly going to start erupting, and there's a volcano that's been erupting in Russia or something.
Yes. When you were 8 years old on your bed reading your Bible, did you read the book of Revelation?
No, I didn't, and I wish I did, because Revelation is the good one. That's the fun one.
All volcanic eruptions and
volcanoes from the north
and everything. Yeah.
This is it, man. This could be the last show we ever do. We ever do. Well, listen, kids, if the world does come to an end, don't you worry. Absolute Radio will be here reporting on it 24 hours a day.
Excellent.
Rob, you've got 2 songs that start with noises.
Yeah, one I think you've already thought of. You said madness before to other chaps, so I assume you've already realised.
We've had that. That's driving in my car, yes.
Driving in my... perhaps already missed that. And then the other one I thought... I always thought that back in the USSR started with a plane landing.
Oh, it does. It's some sort of plane engine, isn't it?
Does a plane count?
Well, does a plane count as a noise?
No, wasn't it vehicles you wanted? Was it vehicle noises or just any noises?
Have you been paying attention to the show tonight, Rob? What the bloody hell have you been listening to? Yes.
I'm driving. I'm generally in a world of my own. And...
Well, you're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Exactly.
You need to take 1 hour off for lunch at the very, very least. Well, we are looking... Listen, the dream would be to get 10 songs... that start with motorbike noises. That's the dream. I don't think that's going to happen. So, just 10 noises that start with. I don't know. What was the old Jasper Carrot song? Funky Moped.
Is that nothing there? I'm just off the top of my head. If airplanes are no good,
airplanes are good. We can have an airplane. Yeah? Definitely. You need to have a drink. I'm stalling slightly because I'm trying to find it. On the computer system, and I'm...
what? Back in the USSR, Funky Moped?
Listen, I'm not even going to bother typing in Funky Moped into this computer.
Surely there's a vast array of Jasper Carrot on the
we haven't got
playlist.
Any... I can't find... Oh, hang on.
Unbelievable.
Hang on. Have a listen to this for a second. Right, so there's an aeroplane there.
Okay.
I'm going to type in Jasper Carrot. Let's see what happens.
I think that counts, doesn't it?
That counts. I'm giving it to you. Listen, listen. I'm giving it to you. I haven't. Has Funky Moped got swears in it? Do you know?
I can't even remember the song. I was just a shot in the dark, really.
Well, Rob, listen. We will take back. Hang on, I'm jotting this down. Beatles, back in the USSR. It's on the list, my friend. Rob, thank you for calling in.
Fantastic. Cheers, mate.
Ta-ta. There we go. What a lovely, lovely man. He needs. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, that's you.
Hello, Ian.
Who was that talking in the background?
Nobody.
No, Roger, don't. Roger, there's someone there with you. Who is it?
She's shy.
Okay. Was it your missus?
Might be.
Oh. Was this very mysterious? Are you having an affair? Oh, no, naughty Roger from Reigate. You're not, are you?
Do you want to hear what we've got or not?
Yeah, go on. I'm not sure if I do, but let's start with it. Go on.
Okay, a song that starts with a noise.
Yes.
It's a motorbike noise.
Oh, yes.
It's the Shangri-Las.
Oh, go on, yes.
And it's called...
Is it Leader of the Pack?
Yeah.
Go on, let's have it.
Well, I haven't got it. You've got it.
Oh, I thought you were going to play it.
You're the DJ.
Yeah, you're the caller. I thought you had it queued up and you were going to play it.
No, the only thing I've got queued up round here is that... Oh...
Steady. Right, okay. Now, listen, all I've got is... I've got the Twisted Sister version of it. Hang on a second, what was this? Never heard this before.
All fine.
I suspect it'll be rubbish, but let's give it 20 seconds.
Okay.
Hey, is it really going out with her? There he is. Look there. Hey, man, is that your ring she's wearing? Uh-huh. Man, it must be way back with her. You picking her up after school today?
You picking her up after school today?
By the way, where'd you meet her? I met her at the candy store.
That's not bad, actually. I quite like that.
Yeah, I prefer the Shangri-Las myself.
I prefer the... Could you tell her to stop giggling, Roger? It's putting me off.
All right, sorry. Up yours.
What a strange show it's going to be this evening. If you want to take part, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. You'll get the way it works. You'll then press button 1, which will then start ringing again. It'll put you through to Eloise, the lovely Eloise, who is producing the show. Be patient, because for some reason the phones have gone mental this evening. It's very, very busy. The phones have gone mental. Be patient with her. She will get to you eventually. We'll do her very best. She'll take your name and number and then call you back, so it won't cost you that much. You can text in, but to be honest, I wouldn't really bother. I don't really look at the texts. You can email ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk. But the best way to interact, if you're not doing it via the telephone, is to go to facebook.com/Iain Lee Show, where you can say you like the show. Not fans anymore. They've changed that on Facebook. You're not a fan of the show. You like. So 3,600 odd people like the show. They are not a fan of the show. I say, Facebook. I might be going round the offices of Facebook. I must get back in touch with the guy who was going to sort that out. Quinn! Good evening, Quinn.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right, fella. You okay?
Yeah, not bad.
You sound a bit down. What's wrong?
No, nothing. Just got a bit of a headache, you know what I mean?
Oh, man. But you're still listening to the radio. If I had a bit of a headache, I'd be lying in a darkened room with a cold flannel on my head.
Yeah, but, you know, you make me laugh, so that's all right.
Well, I remember once, when I was very young, when Knight Rider was the hit television series of the day, and I had what I now know is a migraine, which is just awful. It's much worse than a headache. You're being sick and you can't see properly. But Knight Rider was on. So on my little black and white portable, I'm such an old man, on my little black and white portable by my bed, even though I was puking up and was hallucinating, I was still watching Michael Knight solving crimes in his indestructible Trans Am. And Quinn, 20 years later, 25 years later, it feels like you are doing a very similar thing by listening to this utter rubbish. What have you got for me, Quinn?
Well, you was on about the songs that start with noises.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was going to say Madness, but you've already got Driving in My Car.
We've got that one.
Yeah, so I was going to say Baggy Trousers.
Does that start with noise?
Yeah, it starts with a bell.
Does it?
Yeah, school bell.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll have a little. Let's have a little look on the old system for Baggy Trousers. Here we go. I haven't had Baggy Trousers for years and years and years. So let's have a. Yep, you're in. Fair play. We'll have that one.
Yeah.
Quinn, you sound like a very trendy young gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you ever consider getting your hair cut by a trainee hairdresser?
No, mate. No way.
It's quite a risk, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'd rather do it myself.
Have you ever done it yourself?
Yeah.
No, you've not.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll shave my head, mate. Yeah.
Oh, well, shaving your head. But do you completely... So you've got completely skinhead?
Yeah.
Do you have to get someone to come and check that you've done it all properly?
Well, the back of my head.
Well, yeah.
But that's about it, you know.
All right. Listen, Carl, I'm just asking. I'm not questioning your masculinity by the fact you had to get someone to look at the back of your head. Did your mum ever cut your hair when you were a kid?
No, my dad done it.
Oh, and was he a trained hairdresser or just a bloke?
No, just a bloke.
Just a bloke. And was it any good?
Yeah, it's quality.
We used to have was it quality, was it? We used to have a woman called Carol Pratchett would come round and do our hair. Now, she claimed to be a hairdresser, but judging from the pictures of me as a young child, she weren't no hairdresser, because those haircuts was awful. Quinn, thank you very much for that. Did your mum and dad ever used to cut your hair, or do you cut your own hair? It's a hair special this evening, not the musical. I may be going to see Hair at the weekend. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. More of your calls after the Water Boys.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Salute.
Radio.
You seem to be quite busy this evening.
Yeah, I can't keep up with the phone call.
They have a little breather there. No one's calling in now, so call in now and make Eloise more busy. You saw the Jersey Boys tonight?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was really good.
Do you like the Four Seasons?
I didn't realise I knew as many of their songs
Let's
as I do.
hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl. That was one of them, wasn't it?
Don't know. I don't remember that one. Maybe they did that at the end.
Big girls,
yes, I heard that one.
And
they did that. I didn't realise. What's that?
Oh, what a night.
No, what's the really well-known one?
My eyes adored you.
Where you do da 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 da. I didn't realise that was them.
Pretty baby. It's like this. Oh, pretty baby. Yeah, I still got it. That was them. And then
were you in it?
No. Then that gentleman did it, didn't he? Music to Watch Girls by that man, Andy. Not Andy Peters. It wasn't Andy Peters at all.
Andy Peters.
Andy Williams did it as well.
I don't know him.
You know Andy Williams.
Oh yeah, I know that song. Yeah.
I do I. They're watching music to watch girls by. That's kind of seedy, isn't it? Imagine actually, right, I'm going to write some music that's going to be perfect for watching girls to go by.
Stalking music.
Not good, man. That's not a good attitude, Mr. Williams. He's
there was that Kiss song that we thought was stalking music, didn't we?
Which one was that?
Was it Kiss? I can't remember. Or was it
Oh, there was a song that we thought was stalking. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, stalking songs. There's that Bruce Springsteen song. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home?
Oh, yeah.
That's not right, is it, Bruce? Come on, listen, you're all for the working man and your denims and all of that, but Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? That's just inappropriate, I think, really. He's 4'9", Bruce Springsteen, I found out.
No, he's not.
4'9" tall, honestly. Google
no
it.
way.
Google it. Google it.
Google it, because that is always accurate.
Google it. Dino is in the Finchley. Good evening, Dino.
Good evening, Ian.
I have to go to Finchley tomorrow to sign a form. That's not a story. It's not a story, but I have to go there.
Okay.
Okay, indeed. Dino, what have you got for me this evening from sunny Finchley?
Right, Saxon.
Oh, we're getting all of the old metalers out this evening.
Saxon, the Motorcycle Man, starts with a bike racing on a track.
Yep.
Motley Crue, Girls, starts with a Harley Davidson.
Oh, we've had a lot of people saying Motley Crue on the email. Yes, Motley Crue, Girls. I've never really got Motley Crue, Dino. Are you a fan?
Yes.
I've never really got them. I read their autobiography. That's the band that Tommy Lee was in, isn't it?
Yes.
Their autobiography is the filthiest book I've ever read. And I like filthy books about drugs and sex and rock and roll. But that was just too filthy. I can't even say what the first paragraph is in the book. It's about a skill that one of their girlfriends has got. It's a naughty... They're naughty boys.
Yeah, but they're a good laugh, and that's their image, and
that's what it's all.
And they're playing Nebworth this year.
Are they really?
Yeah.
There's I think we're very close to initiating a Hawkwind reunion, because someone texted in saying her dad was in Hawkwind, then someone else has texted in saying my guitar teacher is in Hawkwind. So we're very close to getting them all back together, Dino.
Okay.
We could be living the dream here.
Yeah, I have two more for you.
Yeah, go on.
Right. The Tubes did a song called Love is a Drug, but that actually started with a sports car.
Okay, we'll put that down. Yes.
And there was a 60s band, I think that was called Moby Grape.
You're not the first one we've had this on the email, go on.
I think the song was Motorcycle Irene. I'm not sure if it had a motorcycle at the start, or it just had the noise in the song.
Oh, well, it's got to be at the start, Dino, otherwise it can't go on.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but Motley Crue and Saxon, the Girls, and Motorcycle Man, both start with a motorcycle engine.
Dino, thank you very much for that. James is in Leicester. Good evening, James.
Good evening.
Well, good evening, sir. Are you a policeman?
No, I'm a hell.
Oh, okay. Look, you said, but it's funny when policemen come on, phone in the shows, which they do from time to time. You can always tell because that policemen talk like policemen. That is correct. Yes.
Definitely not a policeman.
Okay. Are you a criminal?
No, I'm a security guard.
Oh, okay. So you failed the test to be a policeman. Okay, that's fine.
Well, no, I haven't even attempted it.
Oh, okay. So do you do security guarding at night?
Yes, and day.
I think there's someone trying to break in, James. You want to go and get them?
It's the mates who are listening to it in our other area.
Go and stop some criminals, you criminals. No, hang on, that's not it. Now, listen, I have to be very careful because our security gentlemen, we have several throughout the night, and they are all wonderful. And the chap who's up on the ground floor, hello, good evening, Mr. Security Man. But I'll be honest, James, if someone broke into Absolute Towers tonight, and I'm not encouraging this, they wouldn't be able to do a lot. This fella wouldn't really do a lot. All he seems to do is just go around doing the little swipe thing to show that he's been on all the different floors. If someone...
No, we don't have that.
Oh, do you not? Oh, so you can just have a little doze then?
We just pretend to do it.
Ah. If someone broke in, James, would you go for a bit of the old Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan and take them down? Or would you say, help yourself, it's all insured, I'm only getting paid £3.50 an hour?
Yeah, well, I'd say I'll grab the other side of the telly.
You'd give them a helping hand with your company.
Why not? They don't pay me enough.
Very, very pleased to. I remember when I was a student, it used to be a thing for students to become security guards, and you think, what are they? And then it was fashionable about 5 years ago for South Africans to be security guards. It seems to go through trends. Anyway, we're whittering on about.
You are whittering on.
Absolute tosh. James, what have you got for me, my friend?
I don't know if it's going to count, but the theme tune to the A-Team starts with a helicopter.
Now, does it count? Yes, I think I did have the theme tune. I'm stalling because I did have it on my iPod, and no, all I've got is. Hang on a minute. Stay there. Let's. It's got to be here somewhere. Let's just. Let's try this one here. The theme tune to the A-Team. No, hang on. Stay there. Don't worry. We can find this. Hang on a minute. Let's. Stay with me. Stay with me. This is. I'm
here.
Okay. Don't anyone go anywhere. Okay. Right. Hang on a second. You're being broken into again, James.
I've noticed them setting me alarm.
Okay, well, listen, we haven't got that, but we've got this.
No.
Here we go, banana bunch.
A mistake. B is for banana. Costa Rica to Savannah.
Ecuador to Montana. From Latin America to your hometown. Sweet to your taste, a smile on your face.
It's a great way to start your 5-a-day. B is for banana. James, was that the song you suggested?
No.
Ah. I may have muffed up there. I do apologise. Thank you, James. More of your calls after Muse. We'll play the new Divine Comedy song after midnight, which is very, very exciting. I'm a big fan. Jay is in the Stoke. Good evening, my friend.
You're right, mate.
I'm all right, Jay. How are you doing, fella?
Not too bad.
Good to hear it. Yes. What? Calm down, Jay. Calm down. Everyone's a bit too excited. Calm down. Deep breaths. Back away from the phone. Deep breaths. Jay, what can I do for you this evening, my love?
I don't know, just fancied another chat.
All right. Well, okay. Any ideas what you want to chat about?
Well, it's 420 today, so celebrating that.
It's what?
The 420.
What's the 420?
Well, it's a little a get-together.
It's not some racist thing, is it?
No.
Okay.
Nothing like that. It's a celebration,
of
if
what?
you will.
I will, sir. Of what? A celebration of what?
Oh, I can't discuss that on the radio, really.
Is it drugs, Jay?
It might be.
It might. The 420 today, a celebration of drugs. And did you partake, Jay?
I did. I'll have to be honest.
You have to be honest. You took the truth drug.
Yeah.
Is there a drug? Because in Jack Bauer programs, 24, that's what they're called, and things like that, they inject people with a drug that makes them tell the truth. A truth drug, Jay, if you will. Now, you sound like a street pharmacist. Is there such a drug that makes people tell the truth?
I don't know. Most probably, huh?
Yeah, most probably. Huh? Yeah. Can I just say, kids, drugs is bad, and if you take drugs, you'll end up sounding like this Muppet. Okay, so it's the 420 today, and that was a lot of fun. What did you do at the weekend, Jay? I've got an idea what you did, but let's see if you did anything else.
Yeah, by the way...
Yes.
Not Jay.
Oh, what's your name?
Yeah, Jake.
Oh, well, but it says Jay on my screen.
I know.
We'll leave it. It's easier to change the name from Jay to Jake. Correct me if I'm wrong, Eloise, but to change the name, it is a very, very complicated process.
It is. I do not want to spend the time and effort to do that.
No, and if she doesn't do it, I'll have to stay behind after the show, and I want to go home and go to bed. So, Jay, can we call you Jay?
Go on then, I'll let you off.
Eloise, he's let us off.
Do you know this is the second time I spoke to him, and he's never corrected us till now.
I forgot. Oh, man.
You just told me, and I was like, oh, no way.
I don't know what you just said there, but it sounded funny. So
I know, I've had my tongue pierced this week.
You've had your tongue pierced?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Well, it was my girlfriend, really.
Okay, well, that's lovely. Thank you. Did you get it done by a professional, or did your girlfriend do it?
No, I had it done properly.
Okay. Did that hurt?
No, right, it hurts less than having your ears pierced.
Okay, but so they both hurt then? Having your ears and your tongues pierced hurts? So what? So, well, I know. I know why. I don't want to go there. But okay, so have you got anything else pierced?
No, I've had a new tattoo though.
Oh right. What's that a picture of? A drug?
I've had a koi carp on my back.
A koi carp. You've had a posh fish. Did you go in and say, "All right, I want a posh fish on my back, if that's okay"? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Let's all try and do impressions of Jay. Right, there's I want a posh fish on my back, if you don't mind. Eloise, go on, you do one.
Oh, what can I say? The same thing?
Yeah, go on.
I want a posh fish on my arm, if you don't mind.
Andre?
Yeah, hi.
Yes, could you do... Shut up. Yes, I know. Can you do an impression of Jay for us?
I've got my tongue pierced.
Yes, he can! Yes, he can! That surprised me. That was a lovely surprise. Well, there you go, Jay. You've had 3 people doing an impression of you on the 420 day.
Oh, fantastic. That's the result, man.
It doesn't get any better. It literally doesn't get any better than that, Jay. Well, thanks for calling.
All right, cheers, Ian.
Night-night.
Night-night.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee. Iain Lee. Absolute Radio. Iain Lee. Absolute Radio.
Not a bad show tonight. Not a bad show by any stretch of the imagination. This is Iain Lee, Absolute Radio, Mondays to Thursdays, 11 p.m. Till 1 a.m. If you like the show, go and download the podcast. iTunes, absoluteradio.co.uk. There's the full show. Excuse me, the full show without songs and with the travel and news cut out. There's also the best bits. There's also Shepherd's Pie, which you can find on iTunes and stuff. We're asking tonight for songs that start with noises. After Steppenwolf's Born to be Wild, we got Hawkwind Madness, The Beatles, Two Madness, Saxon, Motley Crue, Moby Grape. Remember those guys? 0330 123 1215. We're also asking trainee haircuts. No one has called in this evening to admit that they have had their hair cut by a trainee. It just seems to me like complete and utter insanity. Why would you do that? Those guys don't know what they're doing. It could be that that's the first time they've ever held a pair of scissors in their life. Gotta be very, very careful. 0330 123 1215. In the next half an hour or so, we will be playing the new Divine Comedy song. The indie disco, which I'm a big Divine Comedy fan, and so we should be playing that. I was very excited to open my envelope today, and instead of the usual tat recorded in someone's bedroom, I got sent that. Neil is in the Surrey. Good evening, Neil.
Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Hello.
Yes?
Well, I've got to say, Ian, right, a couple of things first.
Yes,
he was
Neil.
on about what Jay was having, what drugs he was having. He's either had better cannabis than me, right?
Okay, let's not dwell on... Let's hear what, let's not...
Or he's about 10. But
Okay.
the thing I've got to talk
Let's not
about,
dwell... Listen, hey, kids, drugs is bad. Let's
It
not...
is bad. It's very bad.
It's very, very bad, very
It
naughty,
is
and
very
it
bad.
does
I
not...
agree with you. But the
not do
thing I
good
want to
things
phone
for
up
you.
about, though...
Yes.
Every Tuesday night, we have boys' night up in Cape, in Surrey.
Boys' night.
Boys' night Tuesday.
Boys' night! Tuesday night's
Yeah,
boys' night!
boys' night.
Hey,
Yeah,
the
night.
boys! No girls, no one with breasts or anything, tuppences. It's tinkles all the way! Boys!
Tell you what, if that girl who answered the phone wants to come down on boys' night,
I
she's more than
don't
welcome.
think Eloise would want to come anywhere near your boys' night. It sounds absolutely
Well,
hideous. Yes.
Anyway, what I've got to say is, every time I listen, we play cards, we play poker every week,
Okay.
and we have your station. We listen to you because you're funny.
Thank you. But there's
it's
funny
the same
but.
geezers every week that phone you up, and I reckon you're paying them. Now, I get pissed every Tuesday.
Okay.
So I would also like to get paid. I'm phoning you up every
Okay.
Tuesday as well, because I've got things to talk about. Now,
Okay.
I'm waiting for an operation on my bum.
Okay. Oh, piles?
No, not a pile. I've got an anal fissure, but my surgeon is stuck away because of the volcano.
Hang on a minute, Neil. Can we stop you there? Because I have an anal fissure and it is killing me today. You can get you can get an operation done on it, can you?
Yes, you can. They used to call it an anal stretch.
Yes.
It used to be they put you asleep and well.
Let's not go into
figure
too
it
much
out for
detail.
yourself.
We have young ears listening who may not
That's
want
why
to be
I
corrupted.
said figure it out for yourself.
Okay.
But now they've changed it. My doctor isn't that way inclined, and he said to me he'll put me asleep and cut me with a pair of scissors.
Oh, my Lord, oh, Lord in Lord. I'm quite happy just to rub the cream on there.
Are you? The cream doesn't work, man. You've got to take the lactulose.
Well, okay, let's not go into too much detail, but The cream heals it up a bit, and then you take a bit of laxative and eat some fibre, and that makes things a little bit smoother.
Have you, Ian?
Yes, Neil.
You're not winding me up because I'm drunk, right? Have you once got an anal fissure?
Yes, I have. I was telling Eloise. What was I telling you about my bum today?
Fissure, then you're going to know what I'm talking about. When you do a poo.
No, Neil. Let's. We don't need to go into any more detail than I think we've gone into already. Suffice to say, people out there now know about a serious medical condition that is swept under the carpet. Anyway, Neil, you call... No, he's still going on about his backside, for goodness sakes. Neil, you wanted to talk... Oh, shut up! Oh. Neil, what else did you want to talk about?
Oh, he sounded sad.
I know he sounded sad. He's got fissures, which is not good.
I've got fissures.
No, I don't want to talk... I don't want to talk... I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's a horrible image.
Yeah, would you be...
No, Neil, shut up! So, Neil, you want to become one of the people that gets paid to call in every week, do you?
Yeah, mate, everyone's laughing. My friends are all laughing. You should pay me every week.
OK, well...
Because you pay them out. You've got to pay them, otherwise they're drunkards.
OK, well, the going rate for a call is...
Eloise comes and sees me every Saturday.
Don't be steady. You're very, very close to getting booted off and banned.
OK,
You're very, very close to getting booted off and banned. The going rate is, if you do a call that is based on one of the topics that we're talking about, you get £35. If you just phone up for a random chat, that's only £25.
I'm too stoned to answer that.
OK, well then we'll go to Michael in Durham. Michael!
Good evening,
I
Ian.
just have to say, for everybody out there, drugs is bad, OK? I've done the research. They don't do nothing good for you, kids, so just say no. Like that's going to have any effect. But I have to. Michael!
Yes.
Hello, my friend. You're on the air. What can you do? What can you do for me? Yes, that's it. What can you do for me? God damn it!
Right. Two of the topics I've got to talk about tonight.
Yeah, go on.
One before I forget is Pink Floyd. One of My Turns starts with a telephone sound.
One of My Turns.
One of My Turns.
I've never heard that song. I know that Money starts with the old cash register. What album's that on?
I can't remember.
Can I be honest? I know this is almost sacrilege. It's almost like coming on the air and saying the C word. I think Pink Floyd are a little bit dull. There! I've said it. Apart from See Emily Play, the rest of it is utter ponderous nonsense. It's all right to have on in the background. It's like having wallpaper on in the background. You know,
well,
it's nice.
To each their own, Ian.
Huh?
To each their own.
I know, but you know, you can't say that Pink Floyd are a little bit dull with their long, meandering, slightly boring guitar solos. And fair play to them. Like they care what the bloke who used to be on the 11 o'clock show thinks about their music. They could not give a stuff as they sit there lighting their cigars with £50 notes. But don't really do it for me. But, Michael, haircuts. Have you ever been to a trainee haircutter?
Yes. Actually, it was when I used to go to college.
Yeah.
The college that I went to had a hairdressing department.
Yes.
Stuff like that. And my cousin was one of the trainees there.
Yeah.
At the same time as I went. So every week I would go and get my hair cut or dyed or whatever they needed to do, get to the marks or whatever like that.
Yeah.
I used to let them experiment on us. Because I've got long hair.
Okay,
at the minute, it's like down to the bottom of my back.
See, the getting it dyed and stuff, that's a little bit of fun, and that'll come out with a few washes, you're all right. But actually letting them put scissors and clippers near you, Michael, that's insanity.
Why they got them the marks, and I wasn't really bothered. And
well, you just sound like one of life's nice people, happy-go-lucky. You just wanted to help those young hairdressers achieve the marks.
I mean, I can't say that all the haircuts were like of quality,
good.
but
no.
yeah.
They got the marks. And did they help you in any way, Michael? Did they let you escort them to the pictures or anything?
No.
Unbelievable. I like that. And you know me, I don't really like modern music, but she's very good, Marina, and the old diamonds there. It's very good stuff. Nathan is in the Warrington. Good evening, my friend. Nathan?
Hello.
Hello, Nathan. What was that little pause for there? Were you're just kind of building up the tension there a little bit?
Hands-free.
Sorry?
Hands-free.
Hands-free, OK, and so that means...
That means I had my hands free.
OK, again, but why the gap betwixt my ending your introduction and you speaking?
Oh, just switching back to normal.
OK, you're weird. Nathan, you are, I'm being honest, I call them as I see them, Nathan, and you're a weirdo.
Yeah, that's about right.
But please don't be offended by that. That's a prerequisite for being. No.
Warning. This caller is a Fruit Loop.
It's official. The Russ Williams siren has gone off, Nathan. That only happens under extreme conditions. So let's cut to the chase, Nathan. What have you got for us?
A song that starts with a noise.
Go on, then.
Kraftwerk. Autobahn.
Now, I'm not too hot on Kraftwerk. I don't really know much of their stuff. Well, they did a song about being a model or something, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
That's the only one I know. What's the noise at the start of Autobahn? Yeah.
Starts with an old car starting.
Oh, okay. But then all of their songs we haven't got it on here. I'm looking. We've got Autobahn Live in 2004, but that's not what we're after. Hang on, what's this song? Pocket Calculator. Is that hang on, is this
I'm the operator with my pocket calculator.
Oh, I like that. We'll have that. We'll have that clip, please, Eloise.
I'm the operator with my pocket calculator.
Beautiful. Kraftwerk, Pocket Calculator. We'll have the beginning of that.
That's a good one.
Are they any good, Kraftwerk? Are they a little bit silly?
Yeah, a little bit silly.
Yeah, I always got the impression. I like the idea of them. I like the fact they're German. I like the look of them. I think the look is very, very cool. But it just worries me that it would be the actual, hey, let's put on a Kraftwerk LP and sit down and listen to it. Might be quite hard work.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, Nathan. Anything else?
No.
Okay, we'll say good evening then. A lot of pauses there. We could have fitted another 3 phone calls in those gaps. Oh, blimey. It's Mr. Grace. Hello, boss. Mr. Grace? Nope, he's gone. Oh, God, blimey. I don't know what's happening with the phones here. Let's go to Ben in Bromley. Good evening, Ben.
Good evening.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I've got a couple for you.
Oh, beautiful.
Club Tropicana by Wham.
Well, what's at the start of that, you fruitcake?
A car starting.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Why would Wham do that?
Because they're Fruit Loops.
They are weird, but I quite like a bit. Well, listen to me. I'm showing my full musical credentials. Don't like Pink Floyd. Don't like Kraftwerk. I don't mind a bit of Wham.
Same as me.
It's just a nice bit of fun pop music, and there is no crime in liking a little bit of fun pop, is there?
There's not. Okay. And if you want a bit of foreign music, how about Joe Le Taxi by Vanessa Paradis?
Quoi?
That's a dirty song.
Is it?
No, but it's in French.
And anything,
so it could be.
Anything sung in French instantly becomes a little bit mucky.
It certainly does.
A little bit risque. Ben, have you ever had your hair cut by a trainee?
No.
No, only one stoner.
Wouldn't trust them.
No, I wouldn't let them go anywhere near my head.
Not at all.
Who does your hair? Do you have a regular chap you go to?
I do. I'm the same as you. I've only ever had 3 hairdressers in my entire life.
Yeah,
and I hold on to them as long as I can.
Exactly. You don't want to mess around. It's such a risky business walking into a new hairdresser's going, can I get a haircut, please? Because you might just get any Tom, Dick or Harry doing it. Can I ask you a question, Ben? And feel free to say no to this, but I would like to know the answer.
Okay.
And I've put my cards on the table. I pay I pay Soho prices. I pay £40 for a haircut.
Yeah.
It's a good haircut. He's a very good hairdresser. How much do you pay for your haircut?
£12.
£12. You see, you could get 3.5 haircuts for oh man alive.
Oh, I just thought of another song.
Yeah, go on.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah.
Grade 9 starts off with a radio tuning in.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's good. They're coming on the show on Thursday.
Well, hey, I shall be there
the
then.
Bare Naked Ladies, they're on the phone because they're in Barbados for some reason. I don't quite know why. And they're sending us the MP3 of their new single, so we're going to be playing that. And then hopefully they're coming to do a tour in September. So hopefully we'll get them in the studio one night. And God damn it, I'm making the rules here. It's going to be Bare Naked Ladies night in the studio.
Perfect.
That'll do. Ben, you're a little bit subdued. I'm really listen.
I've had a long day. I'm slowly winding up to it. But you've got to get them to play McDonald's Girl song, though.
McDonald's Girl song? I don't know that one.
You've never had the McDonald's Girl song by the Bare Naked Ladies?
What album's that on?
It's not on any album. Oh. When they was getting famous, they released it on a couple of cassettes.
Oh.
And it's a rip-off. Well, actually, it's a cover version of a Dean Friedman song.
Oh.
That was banned by the BBC.
What Dean Friedman song was banned by the BBC?
McDonald's girl.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Ben...
Back in the 80s.
When they come in September, make sure you phone up and get them to do it for us.
Oh, well, it's brilliant. If they do it live, it's absolutely brilliant.
Cheers, Ben. Ta-ta. He was subdued, wasn't he? I was pulling out all the magic, and he was having none of it. I am very excited. Bare Naked Ladies will be on the phone on Thursday. Fingers crossed, touch wood, inshallah. They will be in the studio in September. We've got They Might Be Giants coming up in the next few weeks as well. The Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain. We're living the dream here, kids.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Lovely bit of Kiss. Not my favourite Kiss song. I'm a big Kiss fan. The 80s were the cloudy time, but it's still very good. It's all kicking off with me. I don't like Pink Floyd. That's all right, isn't it? Apparently it's not. William has emailed in, come on, Iain, Pink Floyd, boring. What do you like? They are a great band who have made a massive contribution to music. So what? It don't mean they're any good, does it? If they ain't your cup of tea, then fair enough. Tut, tut, Iain. I just think, yeah, a little bit. I can never quite understand. And I did try. You know, I remember sort of being in my early 20s, trying to like Pink Floyd, because I should. And I've got Wish You Were Here, and it's an all right album. You know, if I want to sort of just not really listen to much happening, I can put that on. You know, but it doesn't really do it for me. And that's all right. Andrea!
Hello.
Hello. Andrea?
Yes?
It says on my screen you're in Liverpool.
I don't know why it says I'm in Liverpool. I set my Skype to have my caller ID number, and Elvis said that it comes up that I'm Merseyside, so
But
I don't know.
You're still in the United States of America, are you?
Yes, I am. My phone number should come up from Albany.
Could you do me a favour? As it says on my screen that you are in Liverpool, could you try and do a Liverpool accent for me?
I can... Oh, I was doing it the other day, too, at work. I can...
Is that it? 'Cause it's rubbish? Well, you know, I was going to go down there, you know, and it got stolen in the end. Hello, my name's Paul McCartney.
They got stolen. No.
No, you can't. Okay, that's fair enough, Andrea. That's fair enough. Okay. What?
I tease my friend. He says, all right, at work all the time, and I tease him and I call him a Brummie.
Oh, well, the Brummie accent.
He goes, all right.
All right, mate. Well, the Brummie accent, one of the least sexy accents in the whole universe. Just as soon as someone starts speaking Brummie, you can't help but laughing at them. And I don't mean to be offensive, but there's just nothing... Imagine being in bed with a Brummie. I'm going to go down there now and tickle you. I can't do the accent, but it's just not... Anyway, Andrea, what have you got for us this evening?
I have a couple of songs, and I have something about hair.
Okay, lovely. By the way, a new Divine Comedy single is coming up in just a few minutes. But yes, go on. Let's hear the songs you got first.
All right, I know. Now that I know you don't like Pink Floyd, I feel a little bit bad. But Welcome to the Machine.
Yes.
I think that's off of Wish You Were Here. It might be off the wall. I'm not sure. It starts off with a kind of worrying.
Off the Wall? That was Michael Jackson. No, that wasn't Pink Floyd.
No, off the album The Wall.
The Wall. I do apologise, Andrea. It's a mistake that could have happened to anyone.
You're only human. I'm only human.
I'm a little bit better than that. I'm close to I think this is my 7th reincarnation. One more to go, and I'm done. But, okay, but so yes, so yes, a Pink Floyd song. And what's the other one?
La 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 Lemon by Bare Naked Ladies.
What album? I don't know that. What album's that from?
That's from one of the kids' albums.
Oh, I've only got.
I think it's called For the Kids.
Oh, I've only got one of them. Have they done more than one kids' album? Because I've only got one of them.
I don't know. It might be a compilation album, because I know there's a Keith Urban. He did a kids' song too. I'm not sure.
Keith Urban did one. Okay, what's hang on a minute.
I've got one more song as well.
Hang on a minute. Let me just find Snack. I've got Snack Time. Is there? What's the song called?
La 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 Lemon. It's all about the letter L.
No,
it starts off with them talking.
I tell you what I've got is they did this.
Wish I could speak with my dog. I wish I could speak with my dog. Wish I could speak with my dog. 'Cause right now it's just a monologue.
there we go. They're on the phone on Thursday. I suddenly got very excited again. Yes, Andrea. There were haircuts. Yes, that's it.
My cousin cut my hair. My cousin is training to be cosmetologist. She's for cosmetology.
Oh,
she cut my bangs.
Yeah, that bangs for the. I only found this out a few months ago. Bangs means fringe. I thought bangs meant something completely different. She bangs the drum. Okay, is she any good?
She's okay.
Okay.
They kind of. My hair was cut to have like a mohawkish kind of thing.
Oh.
I've got all my hair still, but it was cut so that it could be mohawked if I wanted to.
Right. And do you want to?
I paid $40 for that haircut too. She cut my bangs so that if they were a certain way, I looked like Eddie Munster.
And that's a good look, is it, Andrea? The Eddie Munster look? That's what you want to go for, is it? That's popular in the United States at the moment. Eddie Munster? No, of course it's not.
No.
And you said. You said her haircut. You said the haircut. You said the haircut is okay. No one wants
the haircut was good, but the fringe needed to be trimmed, and my cousin trimmed it, and my cousin is the trainee. But I'm gonna sink myself, I think, in about a week and a half. Yeah. I'm shaving my head.
What? For any reason?
My friend is gonna do it. My friend's probably gonna get drunk first, but I'm doing it for. There's a place in Western New York called the Roswell Cancer Institute, and I've got a couple of my friends who raise money for cancer research.
Okay, so you're doing that for a good reason, so that's okay. But you know.
But my friend's probably going to get drunk before he cuts my hair.
Yeah, that always makes sense, Andrea. Drunk people cutting hair. That's the best idea I've heard all week. Andrea, I've got to go. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to talk to you, whether you're in Merseyside or in the United States of America. Now, the Divine Comedy are superb. Neil Hannon today, along with Thomas Walsh of Pugwash, were nominated for an Ivor Novello Award for the best album, I think, for their... Oh, my mind's got blank. What's the bloody... Duckworth-Lewis Method, a cricket album. And we were driving in the car and we heard this on the radio. My wife went, well, that sounds rubbish. I said, excuse me? Fetch me my iPod, young lady, and we put it on, and she was convinced. It's a joy, so go and buy that. But there's a new Divine Comedy album coming out, Bang Goes the Knighthood. Oh! I've seen the posters for that. I didn't realise that was him. Released on the 31st of May. I didn't realise that was him. Oh, suddenly I'm very excited. Anyway, this is the new single. This is At the Indie Disco, out on the 24th of May. Enjoy. I love that song. I'm such a big fan. That's Coming Home With Me. No one here is keeping that, you losers. That's mine. I'm having that. Divine Comedy at the Indie Disco. Just a joy, and always exciting that there's a new album coming out, and some concerts and stuff like that. Right, we've got a load of calls to rattle. I've got 5 calls. I've got Stuart, Dan, James, Theo, Marcus. Let's go to Stuart first. Good evening, Stuart.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm all right, my friend. I'm all right. I'm looking forward to going home and getting into bed because I am knackered, my friend.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I've got a couple of songs for you.
Yeah, go on.
Can I just say, though, listening to that great new song from the Divine Comedy, I think if he's freezing on the night bus home, I bet he'd be quite glad to have a woman serving him who's got an arse the size of a small country.
Well, exactly. There you go. Well linked. I like what you've done.
Sorry about the Pink Floyd thing again, but Comfortably Numb starts with a guy knocking on the door, doesn't it?
I get the impression that Pink Floyd don't know how to play their instruments, and so they just get noises to fill up half their albums.
Some people might accuse them of being as long and boring as Led Zeppelin, of course.
I've never really got Zeppelin. I've not really tried. I've not really tried with Zeppelin, to be honest. I've not made the effort. Yeah. But do you agree with me that the Floyd a little bit tedious?
At times, I think the good stuff's brilliant, which amounts to about 5% of what they do, and the other 95% go to the pub.
And you know, well done. They've come up with a formula: long, torturous guitar solos, vague, nondescript lyrics, and it works for them. Congratulations, Floydsters. Fair play indeed.
Can I talk about a really, really good band?
Yeah, go on.
Riders on the Storm by The Doors.
Oh, jeez, you talk about The Doors. Oh, my God.
We've got some rain, we've got everything. I live in Scotland, it all matches. Yeah. James Douglas Morrison, he's the man.
OK, Stuart, you're waffling on like an old head now, which means I have to say good evening to you. And good evening to Theo Watkins.
Hello.
Hello, Watkins.
My mum's a big fan of the Divine Comedy. I might buy that album for her birthday.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
I will.
Do it.
Yeah, I will.
Do it.
Yeah.
When's your mum's birthday?
Oh, I think it's already gone, actually.
Oh, mate, how could you not know when your mum's birthday
Maybe
is?
I'll just get it for a spontaneous present.
Spontaneous gift. Mum's always... Hey, Mum, got you a spontaneous gift. You won't know, will you?
I do love my mum.
Oh, I love my mum. My mum's bonkers, but she's
Good.
lovely.
Lovely. Anyway.
I know when my mum's birthday is, though.
I do too, but when I'm on the phone talking to you, I tend to blur things out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. But a lot of strange people this evening, aren't there, Theo?
There are weirdos. It's like...
Yeah.
You know that the people that beat you for the Sony last year that worked in a prison?
Oh, the prisoners, yeah, bloody prisoners.
Yeah, you should have won because you work in a mental home. In a mental home, rather than a prison.
What did you call in for, Theo?
Mark, oh yeah, speaking of my mum cut my hair when I was about in year 9.
Yeah.
It looked like I had a helmet on my head.
Did she actually put a bowl over your head to cut it?
No, but she just sort of... She was like, oh, your hair's too long, let me cut it. So she cut it, and my fringe was, like, perfectly straight.
Well, fringes are supposed to be...
a 1960s woman.
Well, fringes are supposed to be perfectly straight, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but, like, it was perfectly straight, and then the rest of it was... It's hard to explain, but it was, like... Just,
Theo,
yeah?
Have you got a photograph you could put on the Facebook page for us all to laugh at?
No, I was very shy at that time, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure I believe you. And did she only ever do this once, or was this a regular occurrence?
Only once. It grew back to normal, like, in a couple of months, but that was a horrible...
Jeez. Well, Theo, thanks for that. You've slowed things down a pace, which is good.
Well, I always do that, actually.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Well, the end is drawing in. Mark Crosley's on at 1 o'clock. If you're new to the show, and we're getting lots of new people emailing and calling and going on the Facebook. I'm here Mondays to Thursdays, 11 p.m. till 1 a.m. So feel free to join us, download the podcast, and what have you. We've got 3 calls, James, Dan and Marcus. We may have time for some straight-to-air calls. Who knows? We might not. These guys might have gold that fills the next 17 minutes like a joy. I'm guessing they probably won't. Let's go to Marcus in Kingston. Good evening, Marcus.
Good evening.
How are you, sir? Someone who speaks posh. I like that.
I've only said good evening so far.
It's slipping a bit, but still, already, on those few short words, Marcus, you sound like the most intelligent caller we've had all evening.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My mum used to cut my hair and used sellotape to keep the fringe straight.
What do you mean, use sellotape?
She put sellotape across your hair and cut along it to keep it straight. Very, very bad haircut days.
Would she... Mums are mental, aren't they?
Yeah.
Would she put the sellotape on your forehead or stick it to your hair?
Stick it to the hair, stick it to the hair.
How would she know that she got it straight? Because it could be a bit wonky.
I don't know.
All right, calm down.
Passing on information.
OK, well done, Marcus's mum. And at what age did she stop this nonsense?
I can't remember. I've blanked it from my memory.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of kids that... I do wonder, the bowl cut is my favourite of all the haircuts. I wonder if anyone actually had a pudding bowl put over their head while their mums chopped around it. I can't believe that would ever happen. It doesn't make logical sense that would even work as a haircut.
And it only worked for a couple of years, or a year, because you had, obviously, unless you got a range of pudding bowls to fit different heads.
Well, exactly, and also, because then you're not... Anyway, we're analysing it way too much, Marcus. What else have you got for me this evening?
A word of advice: don't listen to audition songs while hanging on the telephone, because that Divine Comedy song might have sounded great, but I was on the telephone and I don't know if it sounded so good. But
oh, did it not sound good on the phone?
Not really, no.
Okay, well, I shall not be using it as my hold music then, and my new luxury insurance company I'm setting up.
Well, there you go.
I'll make sure we don't do that.
The best motorbike engine sound at the beginning of a song is by Orange Goblin, Blue Snow.
It's by who?
Orange Goblin, one of the greatest UK stoner rock bands. I'm unimpressed that you don't know them.
I'm typing them into the system. I know for a fact we have no Orange Goblin.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. No, system malfunction, no Orange Goblin. What a hideous name for a band.
Well, yeah, they're a good band, though. OK, here's another one that you won't have on your system, but you really, really, really should.
Yeah,
Rain in Blood by Slayer. It starts with a fantastic sound of rain and thunder.
I'm going to cut you off, Marcus.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. Dan!
Good evening, mate. How are we going?
He's had his house burnt down, but he can't get enough of phoning us up. I'm going, OK, Dan. I'm kind of flagging a little bit. I don't know if you could tell by the tone of my voice. I is, like, well knackered, and I'm running out of steam, baby.
Nearly there, man.
Nearly there. The end is in sight.
But so I originally called up regarding your motorbikes on your things, yeah? But
yes.
Everybody got girls, and leader of the pack. So I've come up with helicopters. So we've got Fuji's, ready or not.
Oh, yes.
And I believe also Oasis, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Oasis, I think they've used helicopters a couple of times on their songs, yes.
Yep. And I've also a bit of an obscure one. The Smiths' Meat is Murder, which the beginning of the song is Cows in an Abattoir.
Oh, dear, that's not a noise we want to hear, is it, really?
Not really.
Really, Smiths? Come on, rethink your attitude towards noises starting songs, for goodness sakes.
I did enjoy your bit of Neil Hannon and Divine Comedy.
It was good, wasn't it? Not one of his classics. It's not the classics, like the early stuff, but it's a very good bouncy pop song, and I like that. I'm a big fan of Neil Hannon. Apart from National Express, and there was another song about being a pop star I didn't like. Apart from those two, he can do no wrong in my eyes.
He's a national treasure.
He's brilliant. Thing is, he's a tiny fella. He's really short, and he has this amazingly rich voice that just comes out of nothing.
But also, as well, I've also read The Dirt by Motley Crue. Now, that is some read, mate.
That's their autobiography, is it?
Yeah.
That's a filthy, filthy book.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not a fun story. Dan, thank you very much for that. James from Cambridge, you're on the line.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm all right, James. I'm flagging a bit. I suspect this last 15 minutes is going to be a little bit lightweight. You've got me not at my strongest. I'll do my best. What have you got?
It's not Sherry. You're sounding lovely.
Thank you, sir.
All right. That Divine Comedy song, bit good, by the way, isn't it?
It's all right, isn't it? At the indie disco. Go and buy it in your local Our Price, kids. And
Oh, yes.
Do you remember Our Price? I miss Our Price.
I do. It was wonderful. It was the first record shop I had as a student. It was like they had, when you became a student, they give you Our Price vouchers. It was great.
Do you remember how the jingle went on the advert on the TV?
No.
Gotta get down to Our Price. I was, we're trying to get Glenn Campbell on the show. I think we've missed the boat with Mr. Campbell, but we are trying. And I dug out one of my Glenn Campbell CDs, and it had an Our Price sticker on it. I thought, I didn't buy this that long ago. The thing is, I remember buying this album, like, about 4 or 5 years ago, but obviously I bought it about 15 years ago, at least.
Yeah, that's one of the best. I was going through the CDs at the weekend, and the best thing is, well, I say the best thing, one of the best things is all the old obscure price labels on them.
Yep.
Remembering where you got them from.
Always keep the price labels on. Always keep the labels on, man. That's what makes the record so special.
Even better than that. Even better than a price label.
Don't laugh at me belching on the air, Eloise. I'm flagging, Eloise. I've only got 5 more minutes before we play a record, but I'm...
No excuse for wind.
Correct. I'm getting told off by the boss. Anyway, James, songs.
Oh, yes, a couple of things. First of all, yes, songs with noises. I don't know if it counts, but keeping with the theme. Divine Comedy, Something for the Weekend, I think it was called.
Oh, what is it? That starts with a laugh, does it?
Ladies laughing.
Ladies laughing.
Ladies laughing.
Technically, it doesn't... no, because it could... No, I'm not going to allow that, James. I'm going to be strict, because that's not... That still could be like... It's like a sing.
It could be.
It's like a sing. I'm so... I can't even...
Now you're flagging.
I can't even construct a basic sentence. But yes, I'll stick with that. It's like a sing, James,
Like a
so
sing.
no. I'm not having that.
Fair enough. Can I have, in that case, how about Hanging on the Telephone by Blondie?
Oh, yeah.
Starts with, geniusly, a telephone.
You can have that. That's it. That's in there, definitely.
Awesome. And how about... Do you remember Girls on Film by Duran Duran?
Yeah, well, how did that start?
It starts with the horrible sort of 80s sound of cameras clicking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was weird. 80s pop was weird because it did get a little bit sleazy for a while. When Girls on Film is a perfect example of when it was like, we're pop stars and we're doing sexy ladies. That was pretty much the story behind that, I would imagine.
That was the entire career, I think.
That was the entire career. And do you know what? Duran Duran still are, is what I just said. James, thank you very much for that. Right, we have 4 minutes for Straight to Air. I don't know if I can be bothered. If I'm honest. Is Mark, are you around? Do you want to start early? I can play the Beatles' Blackbird and then you can start.
Is that our last song?
Yeah, what a nice song to end on.
That is a good
These
one.
new songs, good work. Good work. It's a lovely song to end on. It's this. Oh, hang on, that's a... Okay. So, that first bit shouldn't be there. That, it goes, that, shouldn't be there.
Let's have a look.
Da, da.
Do it again.
But the da shouldn't be there.
Don't. Sounds right to me.
I'm mashing it up one time! I'm mashing it up one time.
Well, it is there, so what are you going to do about it?
I'll take these calls then. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, my name's Michael. I come from Kilburn.
Okay, lovely. Let's go to, let's go to line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I've got a couple of songs for you that start with noises.
Yeah, go on.
You got Blockbuster by The Sweets.
Oh, that's a Siren or something,
Siren,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yes.
You got another Siren one, which is War Pigs by Black Sabbath.
I've just remembered. Someone very kindly, and I've forgotten his name, it was like Tom Nutman or Tony Nuttles or something like that. It begins with a T. I think it's Tom, and there's Nut in the surname. Don't pick your nose, Eloise.
I was holding a sneeze.
Very kindly sent me, because he heard me mention I like Slade, he sent me Slade in Flame, the DVD of the film they made. Are you yawning?
No, I'm holding in the sneeze.
Just sneeze, because you're putting me off.
Sorry, it's gone now.
He's very kindly sent me Slade in Flame, which is a brilliant... Have you seen it, Russ?
I haven't, no. I've got a Slade Christmas album at home.
Slade are brilliant, right? They're grossly underrated. They've become a bit of a joke, and they're actually a brilliant rock band. Slade in Flame is a superb film. It's all bleak. It's like Kes. It's no Hard Day's Night. It's a very bleak film. And Tom Nutman, Tony Nuttles, something like that, sent it to me. So... thank you very much. Just pausing for dramatic effect. I wasn't holding back a belch. Russ, anything else?
Yeah, and you got another one with helicopter noises. Is One by Metallica.
Oh, yeah, yes. I don't know that song. I'm pretending I do. I don't. Let's go to line 4. You're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello. Is that Sam?
Yes.
Sam, you're on the air.
I've got some songs. Beck, New Pollution, Rolling Stones, We Love You.
What's the noise on the Rolling Stones? We Love You.
Oh, it's a jail cell, the door and the key in the beginning.
Okay. Could you recreate that for us, Sam?
No. And there's Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer.
And what's the noise at the start of Sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer, do. And, oh, yeah, you said mention Floyd, Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall.
Yeah, what's the noise? How does that one go?
All in all, you're not just another brick in the wall. And
can you do a bit more of Brick in the Wall? Because I like that.
All in all, you're just another brick in... I don't like that song.
Oh, go on, sing some more. Go sing as much of it as you can remember.
Baby, you're a rich man. Baby, you're a rich man too. You know who sings that? Beatles. Rolling Stones, We Love You. Who else has noises? Biking songs. Motorbiking. Who sings that? Hello?
Wasn't that fun? If you missed the show this evening, some of you are just tuning in for Mark Crossley now, you should have been here at 11, but the show sounded something like this.
Iain Lee. It's all just a little bit of history repeating on Absolute Radio.
Back away from the phone, deep breaths.
You are whittering on.
Oh, I can't discuss that on the radio.
Does a plane count as a noise?
You're not winding me up because I'm drunk, right?
You've had a posh fish. A celebration of drugs.
Everyone's laughing. My friends are all laughing.
You sound like a street pharmacist.
Oh, no, I suffer with the same. I had an upset stomach all weekend.
Shut up!
I'm waiting for an operation on my bum.
Okay. Piles?
Quite nice, actually. I'll just play along.
Most probably, huh?
I'm quite happy just to rub the cream on there.
No, right, it hurts less than having your ears pierced.
Some can be, especially when they've been drinking.
That's got my tongue pierced. Quick off on my back.
Night-night!
Night-night!
Iain Lee, he's back on the radio.
Absolute Radio.
Tomorrow at 11, FYI.
There we go. Jay is rapidly becoming my favourite caller. He's a delightful...
I liked him the last time.
Yeah, I've forgotten all about him, actually, but he was...
Tesco trolleys.
Eloise, thank you very much. Good work.
Bye.
I'll see you tomorrow, lady.
Yeah,
Mark Crosley's up after the Beatles... Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Mark Crosley's up after the Beatles singing their song Blackbird from the White Album. What a lovely way to end the show.